Over the years, there have been professors who dedicated themselves to discovering a better way to teach children, others to finding more nutritious foods, and still others to developing exercise methods that helped athletes train better and made the rest of us more fit. Some have studied how we spend money, how we dress, how stress affects our health, how families in trouble can stay together. All along, these professors have had one thing in common. They've been committed to expanding the human potential, to improving the quality of our daily lives. On July 1st, 2005, Iowa State brought all of these disciplines together, creating the College of Human Sciences, dedicated to gaining a deeper understanding of people, to help us learn more, live longer, and lead more fulfilling lives.
Of Iowa State University's 7 academic colleges, the newest is the College of Human Sciences. On July 1st, 2005, under crystal clear skies, members of the College of Family and Consumer Sciences and the College of Education joined together to celebrate the ribbon tying that officially marked the birth of the university's youngest unit. This historic union brought together rich academic traditions and programs with roots extending back to the founding of the university itself. When Iowa State College first opened its doors in 1869, it embraced the then daring practice of admitting women and men on equal terms. Many of the young women studied domestic economy and later courses on cookery and household arts. Since then, the College of Home Economics and later the College of Family and Consumer Sciences developed into a premier institution recognized across the nation, boasting path-breaking programs in food science, textiles and clothing, institution management, and human development that play a vital role in economic development. Thousands of students who've graduated from these programs have, in turn, become leaders around the nation in these fields. Education programs enjoy equally deep roots. Most of the students who enrolled at Iowa State during the early decades supported their studies by serving as teachers in the state's one-room schoolhouses. Educational preparation programs have existed ever since in the colleges of Agriculture and Life Sciences, Home Economics, and Liberal Arts and Sciences. In 1968, the newly created College of Education brought many of these teacher preparation programs together. Today, the much larger College of Human Sciences features 6 vibrant academic departments with programs such as Textiles and Clothing, Human Movement, Education and Human Development from birth through advanced age, Food and Nutritional Science, Hotel and Restaurant Management, and Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. Our faculty, staff, and students seek to help people enjoy better diets, maintain fitness and vitality, produce quality clothing, learn and teach more effectively, care for one another across age, class, racial, ethnic, and other lines, manage money more effectively, and provide visionary leadership in all of these pursuits. Through each of these wide-ranging fields, we share one common purpose: to expand human potential. We seek to improve the human condition. Imagine a world where every learner shines in the classroom and in society, and throughout the lifespan. When Iowa State College first opened its doors 150 years ago, so many of its students supported themselves by teaching in one-room schools during the summer that President Welch regularly offered courses in normal instruction. The preparation of educators has been an important part of the mission of the university ever since, with programs like physical education, home economics education, and agricultural education sprouting across the campus. In 1968, many of these programs joined together when the College of Education was founded. Virgil Lagomarsino served as the college's first dean in the building that still bears his name.
Virgil Lagomarsino was a school superintendent in Iowa for a number of years at Keystone and Anamosa. And then he came to the Department of Education, by the way, where he was head of the junior college division for a little while, but then came to Iowa State specifically to do this. And that was not uncommon for people like Dean Lagomarsino to come from the school superintendency into leadership roles in colleges of education across the country, because they were primarily teacher education institutions, as well as preparing school administrators. A great reputation across Iowa and throughout the nation with regard to an innovative leader in education.
The College of Human Sciences currently boasts a number of innovative education programs. The college has the nation's only center dedicated to helping school administrators provide leadership in educational technology. And its instructional technology program has developed into one recognized as preeminent in the nation, according to the leading Association of Teacher Educators.
It's important to work with technology in teacher education because I think it's the need of the time where our students that are coming into our programs, they've lived and are so aware of the media and the technology around them that I think it's very important for us to understand how can we use that technology to that human potential and really put it in classrooms with students and see how can it help them cognitively and metacognitively to understand kind of the learning process and what they're going to. I think technology is a wonderful tool for learning, but we need to understand what it can do well so we use it appropriately with students in classrooms.
The College of Human Sciences prepares students to work not just with school-aged youth, but also to educate across the human lifespan. The renowned Palmer Child Development Laboratory School offers superb care for infants through preschool children, as well as opportunities for research and preparation for careers in early childhood education.
And we do research on the quality of child care in homes, in centers that are provided to the young children of Iowa and their families. Our research shows that the quality of care provided to infants and toddlers and in family child care is not the same level of care that we see provided to preschoolers or that we see provided in other states across the country. And so we're looking to find explanations for that and what we can do to help improve the quality of care.
Our gerontology program similarly offers preparation for understanding and working with older and aged adults. The college also prepares leaders for higher educational institutions.
The Department of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies is one of the most outstanding departments in the nation. We're very proud of our faculty and our students. Our faculty are award winners. They've won awards at national conferences such as the Association for the Study of Higher Education, ACPA, the American College Student Personnel Association. Community colleges as well have given our community college faculty and students awards. And recently we're very proud to say that our higher education program was ranked number 13 in the nation among public universities. So we're very, very proud of our department, our faculty, and our students.
One program readies leaders for top positions in community colleges around the state and nation.
Well, there's many things that we try to address in terms of the preparation of current and future leaders. I think the changing landscape of higher education is definitely an important factor. So we are really wanting to make sure that our leaders have a clear understanding of the changing demographics of students, both in Iowa as well as the nation. And really what we've become is the capacity to do statewide research here in the state of Iowa to address issues of accountability and student outcomes and student success, and really try to help both the state and the public understand the role and the function of Iowa's community colleges.
Scholars in the college also are working on pressing issues that schools currently face. For example, one researcher helps educators better understand how best to work with English language learners. Another faculty member assists teachers in improving their own science understanding through writing.
The science writing heuristic first started with Brian Hand and Carolyn Keyes, who developed this idea in the mid-90s to really begin to step away from that traditional format of creating a lab report and reading a textbook and then textbook knowledge being what generates science knowledge. And really they began to see what children were doing in school was not connected at all to what real scientists would do and what real scientists have to do to be able to make that claim, gather evidence, and then argue that with their peers. And what's so unique about the science writing heuristic approach is it embeds opportunities to read, to write, to use language, to engage in the argumentation of scientists. all along with doing high-quality science inquiry.
Imagine a world where every person enjoys health and well-being. Since the earliest days, Iowa State faculty and students have endeavored to improve the clothing we wear, the way we eat, and the conditions in which we live. In 1872, Mary Welch began lecturing at Iowa State on the practical arts of the kitchen, dining room, and laundry. These fields of domestic economy quickly expanded. The practical arts of the kitchen, for example, grew from modest beginnings to encompass elaborate food preparation techniques. As early as 1907, Miss Georgetta Witter required students to take chemistry, physics, and math before pursuing further study of food. And researchers, such as George Washington Carver, demonstrated that basic food crops might yield wonders through scientific inquiry. These developments were mirrored in other areas of the domestic science curriculum, such as textiles and clothing, teacher training, and physical culture. Eventually, Iowa State established a division of home economics in 1913, with Catherine McKay serving as its first dean. By the middle of the 20th century, home economics at Iowa State enjoyed a considerable national reputation for its pioneering programs in textiles and clothing, hotel and restaurant management, human development, as well as food and nutritional science. One instructional film produced in 1951 offers a glimpse into the lives of 4 young students in the program as they pondered a major in home economics. Today, the College of Human Sciences supports a number of vital and growing programs that enhance health and well-being. Students and faculty in our hotel, restaurant, and institutional management program run the Tea Room on campus, which has served tasty, healthy, and safely prepared lunches to the campus community for generations. Scientists on our food science and human nutrition faculty study all aspects of food, from the farm to the table. One researcher investigates the effects of production methods on the taste, texture, and visual presentation of pork.
In general, the extent of the projects that we were working on overall is trying to improve the quality of pork products in the marketplace. We've really tried to increase the leanness of pork products in the last 10 to 15 years, and we've achieved that very, very efficiently with new genetics and new feeds. But now we're working towards a really good eating experience, a quality eating experience. And so we're taking a look at things like pH and color, working with producers and working with packers to try to give consumers the best quality pork we can find, not only in this country, but around the world.
Another researcher studies the effects of soy nutrients on bone density in women. And our Department of Food Science and Human Nutrition is well known for national leaders of cereal science. An exciting new development in the college is the recent creation of the Nutrition and Wellness Research Center, which brings together researchers from a variety of disciplines to study human wellness in the broadest sense. In the years ahead, we expect the center to support rich collaborations that yield deep understandings of the close connections among exercise, nutrition, and human health. Links with networks of other researchers, educators, nonprofit organizations, and commercial enterprises will allow the center to share its work broadly. Our textiles and clothing program long has enjoyed a reputation as one of the finest in the nation. This multifaceted program prepares students for careers in textiles, clothing design, and apparel merchandising, as well as production. Researchers explore and catalog natural dyes used around the world, develop high-technology fabrics, and recommend culturally sensitive production processes. One researcher, for example, employs digital fabric printing technology to design intricately assembled clothing. A highlight of every year is the Spring Fashion Show, in which students design, create, and adapt clothing to be worn by student models. This fast-paced, energetic show annually attracts an audience of thousands, and it continues to grow each year. Some winning designs have propelled students into successful careers as fashion designers. Recently, the program has seen the opening of the Textiles and Clothing Museum in the newly renovated Morrill Hall. This beautifully configured space features clothing of historical significance and innovative design. Together with the well-equipped laboratories and the Center for Visual Learning in Textiles and Clothing, also housed in Morrill Hall, faculty and students stand at the vanguard of emerging developments in the field. Imagine a world where every human being stays fit and active, regardless of their age and abilities. Concern for physical wellness has long been a part of Iowa State's history. In the early decades, faculty led exercise classes as students built strength and stamina for healthy living, as well as athletic performance. Physical education for men formally began in 1891 when Iowa State's Track Association held its first field day. Then in 1913, the university created the Department of Physical Training for Men. Physical education for women followed in 1924 with the formation of the Department of Physical Culture. These gender-segregated programs eventually joined together in the 1960s. Today, the Department of Kinesiology, or the study of human movement, embraces several fields beyond physical education, including athletic training, community and public health, exercise and sports science, and health fitness management. Researchers explore the physical and behavioral basis of human movement. In one laboratory, researchers investigate an infinite range of subtleties in human movement.
Well, we're interested in the loads placed inside the human body because these are what cause injury. Now, injury is important for a lot of reasons. One is, for instance, in the military, stress fractures become a big problem because it reduces the time that soldiers can be working out to stay fit and ready for military service. It has implications in sport as far as runners, and especially with the high incidence of obesity in the United States, we're real concerned with keeping people able to exercise on a regular basis.
A researcher in another laboratory studies how persons with Parkinson's disease exhibit loss of fine motor control, with the hope of identifying ways to help them stay active and live independently longer and later in life.
The purpose of the lab really is to better understand how we control movement skills, how we learn skills, and then by understanding that we can help people who have movement disorders and maybe influence therapeutic practice, influence how they take care of themselves so that they live a more healthy and have a better quality of living. One of the things that we're working on right now, research-wise, is to look at how we can better understand the interface of cognition and movement in Parkinson's patients.
One faculty member works closely with schools in Iowa to support their diverse physical education activities.
I'm a physical education teacher. In my heart, that's what I do. And 20 years ago, physical education programs were being cut. People were afraid to become physical education teachers because they were sure there would be no jobs. Now I can't fill the positions that are out there. Physical education is one of the key strategies that the federal government, as well as numerous agencies like the American Heart Association, have identified as the way to address public health problems: obesity, cardiovascular disease, diabetes.
The College of Human Sciences is new. It represents a combination of applied sciences from both what was formerly called education and formerly called family and consumer sciences. So it has an applied, definite human focus. It's designed for students and scientists who are curious about people and want to make a difference with people. They teach, nurture, support, develop, and really unleash the creativity and potential of human beings. That's what this college is about and for, and we work across interdisciplinary lines to do that. I don't think there's a college of education in the entire United States that can bring to bear what this college does in preparing teachers. Similarly, I don't think there's another college in the United States that can prepare people to work in human service agencies like ours that can give the perspective then of schools and school districts as well. Our work, the former colleges as well as this one, have always been important to Iowa State and to the state of Iowa. But I think our work now is going to become increasingly important in this global economy, in an increasingly diverse environment. The work we do in human relations and preparing people to work, develop, nurture, and support other people will be more important than it ever has before. Expanding human potential, making life better. Our college is designed for students and scientists who are curious about people and who want to make a difference with people. For people who want to teach, nurture, support, enhance, and ultimately maximize others' abilities to produce and contribute to society and knowledge, broadly speaking. Imagine a world where every learner shines in the classroom and in society and throughout the lifespan. Imagine a world where every person enjoys health and well-being. Imagine a world where every human being stays fit and active, regardless of their age or abilities. Imagine a world where life is better.
With nearly 3,000 undergraduates and 700 graduate students, the Iowa State University College of Human Sciences is one of the world's largest. It brings together scholars who are expanding human potential with groundbreaking discoveries in food and nutrition sciences, innovative education programs for both young and old, pioneering studies of human movement and athletic training, developing high-tech fabrics and culturally sensitive production processes. The College of Human Sciences brings these scholars together because those who take the time to imagine a better world are the ones who will create it. Thanks for watching this episode of Iowa State's 150-year adventure, and I hope you'll join us next time as we continue to explore more of the rich history and dramatic stories of Iowa State University. I'm Kevin Cooney. See you soon.